Today, we're all about full-time and part-time remote jobs that provide afternoon and evening shift options as well as paid training. I found some training included work from home jobs I think you'll really like. One of them starts October 5th, and two do not require any related experience, and they're great foot in the door jobs if you want to get into processing claims. And these training included work from home jobs pay at least $20 per hour. And if you want an evening shift part-time remote job, I found one for you, processing documents. Let's get into them. So let's first talk about the training included work from home jobs. And the first one I want to share comes to us from Mass Mutual, a huge insurance company. And right now they have an opening for a customer care specialist. Now you can do this job full-time remotely anywhere within the United States, but I do want to point out they do tell us if you live within 50 miles of the company's Springfield Mass Mutual office, you will be required to work a hybrid schedule of 3 days a week in the office. So the company keeps Eastern time zone hours, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they want you to be willing to work any shift within their operating hours based on business needs. And there are no weekends in this position. They provide a mandatory paid virtual training session that lasts 10 weeks. It starts October 5th and goes through December 11th, 2026. This job is all about providing excellent customer service to registered representatives and customers and conducting research to obtain valid information. So you'd be a great fit for this job if at a minimum you have a little bit of customer service experience, a high school diploma or a GED, and you're able to pass a background check and a fingerprint check. And they list some ideal qualifications. I'm not sure if they're really looking for these qualifications, but if you meet them, you'll definitely stand out and stand a better chance of getting this job. And these ideal qualifications consist of 2 years customer service experience, experience with financial products, hospitality, or retail sales with a high degree of direct customer contact. You can work in a fast-paced, metrics-driven environment, and you're proficient with Microsoft Office Suite. And when it comes to the pay at the top of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you $45,000 per year, plus the potential for a 5% annual bonus. So our next work from home job that provides training is with Lincoln Financial. So they have an opening for a claims care associate. This is a great foot in the door opportunity if you want to start a career processing claims. So this is a full-time work from home job. You can do it anywhere within the United States, or if you live in the Charlotte, North Carolina or Omaha, Nebraska area, you're welcome to work out of those offices. And they're going to train you in this job. It'll last 6 weeks, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern time zone hours. You do not have to live in the Eastern time zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And then after training, they want you to be available to work an 8-hour shift Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern time. Later shifts may occur as you progress in your career. So it looks like there is some wiggle room as far as when you're going to start and when you're going to end your day. So what you're going to do in this job is, through email and phone, you'll work with 50 to 60 customers answering questions and providing information regarding their claim. And you'll also provide education to the customer and employer regarding the product, which is FMLA and disability. So for this job, all they want is a high school diploma or a GED. You're a good communicator and you're proficient using Microsoft Office products. So this job does not require related experience. They prefer, but they don't require. They prefer you have data entry and research experience in a fast-paced environment, and you're able to maneuver through multiple systems as needed. Now, I do want to point out, they do want you to have an internet bandwidth of 12 megs, preferably 25 megs for this position. And if you're not sure how fast your internet speed is, just go to Google, type in speed test, and do a quick speed test. And as we scroll down the job description, down here they tell us they'll pay you $20.14 per hour. Our third training included work from home job is also with Lincoln Financial, and this one is for a claims initiation representative. This one too is full-time remote anywhere within the United States, or if you live in the Charlotte, North Carolina or Omaha, Nebraska area, you're welcome to work out of one of those offices. They'll train you for 6 weeks, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then after training, you must be available to work 8-hour shift Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Time. So this job potentially could be an afternoon night shift opportunity. This job is similar to the one we just talked about, where you'll take 50 to 60 calls and emails from customers answering questions and initiating their claim by using multiple applications and platforms. So if you have a high school diploma or a GED and 0 to 1 year administrative support, customer service, and or data entry experience, check out this opportunity. They want you to be a really good communicator and you're proficient in using Microsoft Office applications. And they tell us it would be nice if you have data entry and research experience in a fast-paced environment and you can maneuver through multiple systems as needed. And when it comes to the salary, down at the bottom of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you $22.31 per hour. So now let's talk about the evening shift part-time work from home job, and it comes to us from Foundation Finance Company. So they're looking for a verification specialist level 1 to work part-time remotely almost anywhere within the United States. Down at the bottom of the job description, they list 29 states in which they are hiring remotely for this position. So fingers crossed, hopefully you live in one of those states. And as we scroll back up a little bit, they tell us you'll work 2 evening shifts per week and a rotating Saturday. So I do want to mention I have seen this job come up a few times over the last year or so, but this job has a different ID number than all the other times I have seen it. Now we hear a lot about ghost jobs. I have no idea if this is a ghost job because I did get it off the company's careers page and it has a different ID number. So ghost job or not, I don't know. But if I was interested in this job, I would apply for it. So what you're going to do in this job is work with dealers to verify accuracy and completeness of information received, to proceed with the financing process, and to ensure that all information is correct to prevent disputes, defaulted payments, and risk-related activity. So yep, you're going to research and process a whole lot of finance-related documents. They have more details. If interested, read through the details. So you'd be a great fit for this job if you have a couple years call center or customer service experience. You're comfortable using word processing, spreadsheet, and internet software. You have strong typing skills, strong attention to detail, a professional phone presence, and you're an excellent communicator. Now, when it comes to the salary, as we go up to the top of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you $15 per hour. So there you go. We just went over some full-time and part-time work from home jobs that offer evening shifts, and the full-time opportunities will train you. Hopefully one of these work from home jobs works out for you. And if you're looking for more easy work from home jobs, you can find some in this video right here. Thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.